In the depths of autumn's cool darkness, the Diamond Lord Omaru Sumitaro, sovereign of his realm in the tumultuous landscape of Sengoku, Japan, found himself pondering the impending arrival of the southern barbarian ships, none other than the famed Portuguese vessels. These foreign crafts had traversed the seas for over 2 decades, their sails carrying holy men who spoke fervently of an ancient Messiah known as Christ, their words sparking conversions among the common folk of the land of the rising sun. Intrigued by their teachings, Sumatada contemplated the significance of their imminent presence in his domain. As the emissaries of Portugal sought to establish trade with Sumatada's realm, offering coveted firearms as their wares, the Diamond Lord couldn't ignore the potential ramifications. Aware that the arrival of Portuguese traders would not escape the notice of his adversaries in this era of strife and discord, Sumatada braced himself for the challenges ahead. In Sengoku, Japan, a land torn asunder by internal conflict, power resided in the hands of local warlords known as daimyo. Amidst this turbulent backdrop, grand palaces stood as silent witnesses to the shifting allegiances and the pursuit of dominance, while loyalty to the distant emperor remained a distant concept for many. As tensions simmered and rivalries flared, stern warriors hailing from the Mature clan, once esteemed patrons of the Portuguese firearms trade, rallied for battle. Feeling slighted by their exclusion from recent dealings, they prepared to confront their adversaries with resolve and determination. Meanwhile, Captain Pereira, commanding the Portuguese vessel, braced himself for the impending clash. With his decks manned by seasoned soldiers, devoting their allegiance to God and Portugal, Pereira stood ready to defend their interests against any who dared challenge them. As the Portuguese ships anchored in Fukuda Bay, the sight of their imposing fleet instilled a sense of foreboding in all who beheld it. The confrontation between the samurai and the Portuguese soldiers commenced with thunderous volleys of gunfire, each side fiercely determined to emerge triumphant from the fray. Though a bullet found its mark on Pereira, his sturdy helmet absorbed the blow, allowing him to continue leading his men with unwavering resolve. The deck of the ship transformed into a chaotic battleground, where the clash of arms and the cries of combatants mingled amidst billowing smoke and swirling chaos. Despite the ferocity of the samurai's onslaught, the Portuguese cannons proved devastating, wreaking havoc upon their adversaries' vessels and turning the tide of battle in their favor. Ultimately, the samurai were forced to retreat, leaving behind a scene of carnage and destruction in the bay. Yet, even as the Portuguese celebrated their hard-fought victory, they were mindful that they were not the sole players in the grand theater of global conquest. Across distant seas, the conquistadors of Spain had carved out vast domains in the New World, ushering in a new era of imperial dominance. In the grand tapestry of global geopolitics, Spain's imperial ambitions cast a wide net reaching beyond the familiar shores of Europe into the uncharted territories of Asia. Among the myriad challenges encountered on this bold journey, one formidable adversary stands out: Japan, a land both mysterious and fearsome in equal measure. Nestled amidst lush rainforests and serpentine rivers, Japanese villages serve as silent witnesses to the encroaching presence of Spanish forces, their observations meticulously relayed to the watchful colonial governor, who in turn reports back to the distant monarch. The Japanese, renowned for their martial prowess and technological ingenuity, present a formidable obstacle to Spanish expansionism. Armed with artillery, firearms, and ironclad defensive armor, testaments to the enduring legacy of Portuguese influence, the warriors of Japan stand ready to defend their homeland against all who dare to challenge its sovereignty. It is a nation steeped in a rich history of resistance, where tales of audacious raids and daring escapades echo through the ages. Enter Tizufu, the enigmatic pirate lord whose very name strikes fear into the hearts of Spanish mariners. Leading a motley crew of warriors from diverse backgrounds, samurai, ronin, and mercenaries alike, Tizufu embodies the spirit of defiance against foreign intrusion, rallying his followers to the cause of preserving Japan's autonomy in the face of imperial aggression. In response to the escalating tensions, Spain mobilizes a formidable armada under the command of the seasoned Admiral Juan Pablo de Cagayan. Their mission, to crush the threat posed by Tizufu and his pirate fleet and assert Spanish dominance over the turbulent waters of the Pacific. Yet, as they set sail into uncharted territory, they are acutely aware of the challenges that lie ahead. The ensuing clash off the northern coastal Luzon is a spectacle of chaos and carnage as cannon firing grappling hooks give way to the clash of steel and the cries of battle. Spanish and Japanese warriors alike fight with unmatched ferocity, each side determined to emerge victorious in this struggle for supremacy. As the smoke clears and the echoes of gunfire fade, the Spanish emerge battered but triumphant, their resolve unbroken in the face of adversity. Tizufu and his remaining crew, bloodied and defeated, are forced to surrender to the might of the Spanish Empire, their dreams of resistance crushed beneath the weight of imperial ambition. As the Spanish expedition ventures deeper into the treacherous waters of the Cagayan River, they find themselves confronted not only by the formidable natural obstacles of the region but also by the fierce resistance of its indigenous inhabitants. These local communities, steadfast in their resolve to preserve their way of life, view the arrival of the Spanish with suspicion and apprehension, much akin to their sentiments towards the Japanese intruders. Accounts of this tumultuous period diverge, with some chroniclers claiming the demise of Tizufu, the legendary Japanese pirate lord, at the hands of the Spaniards. Yet, amidst the fog of war and conflicting narratives, the truth remains elusive. Tales of epic battles, both on land and on the river, permeate the annals of Spanish history, painting a vivid picture of heroic triumphs and valiant sacrifices. However, the toll of these conflicts is not to be underestimated, as Spanish soldiers mourn their fallen comrades and reckon with the harsh realities of war. In the wake of these harrowing encounters, the colonial governor of the Philippines finds himself compelled to petition the crown for reinforcements, recognizing the formidable resilience of their adversaries. No longer can these clashes be viewed through the lens of mere conquest. They are now emblematic of the indomitable spirit of the Chinese and Japanese peoples, whose valor and determination defy all attempts at subjugation. Thus, as the dust settles and the rivers run red with the blood of the fallen, the rumors and speculations surrounding these tumultuous events can finally be put to rest. The true nature of this struggle, clash of cultures, ideologies, and aspirations becomes clear, serving as a stark reminder of the complexities inherent in the pursuit of empire and the enduring resilience of those who resist its grasp.